Welcome to the channel and to this 1550 battle report of my red Corsairs, led by Huron Blackhearth, that are going to face off against Jaanuses, Blood Angels, led by his Mephiston. The two forces are going to face each other on this lava-desolated planet where the Adeptus Mechanicus are doing some research work and the Blood Angels were tasked to protect them from incoming threats, and today's threat are the red Corsairs. Game we're using Maelstrom of War Tactical Cascade. Each player at the start of their first battle round pick 2 tactical objectives which they automatically generate at the first turn. They generate 2 more tactical objectives in the next following turns for each objective that they completed the previous turn. This mission also has a small twist called Burden of Command.
This battalion of Blood Angels is led by Chief Librarian Mephiston in his new and fresh Primaris form. He is our warlord with the speed of the Primarch warlord trait, and he knows Quickening, Shield of Sanguinius and the Wings of Sanguinius psychic powers. Next to him is Lemartis, who has the Exhortation of Rage and Litany of Hate prayers. Next we have a Sanguinary Priest who has the Relic Quake Bolts. Then we have 3 squad of Intercessors, with this one having auto bolt rifles, others having bolt rifles. They are armed with Power Sword, Power Fist and Chainsword respectively on the models. Then we have a 10-man squad of Death Company, which are armed, 5 of them with chainswords. Then we have 1 Power Fist, 3 swords and 1 axe, and also hidden inside is 1 Inferno pistol. Then we have our Dreadnoughts. Firstly, Contemptor Mortis Dreadnought with twin las cannons as our dedicated anti-tank, and our Relic Leviathan Dreadnought with 2 Storm Cannon arrays. And lastly we have the mighty Storm Raven gunship with twin Multimelta and twin las cannon.
Now I have a battalion detachment of red Corsairs. Leading the force and being my warlord is Huron Blackhearth. As a second HQ we have a Demon Prince with wings and a set of Malefic Talons. We have 2 squads of 6 Chaos Space Marines. Both squads have a plasma gun. One squad's champion has Wind Lightning Claws, the second one has a Power Sword. And final troop choice we have 10-man Cultist squad. We have 2 Rhinos with heavy launchers and twin combi bolters. We have 2 squads of bikers, 4-man strong. Each squad has 2 melta guns and champions have the Power Fist in each squad. For our heavy support we have our Relic Leviathan Dreadnought with Butcher Cannon Siege Claw. We have 2 Malware Fiends with Lasham Tendrils. And last but not least we have Helldrake with Bale Flamer And all of this is Mark of Slanesh. The Demon Prince also has an intoxicant elixir, and that's my battalion detachment. So both sides are finished their deployment. The Chaos side, we have the Helldrake as always in the center. Side by side of it we have two Mauler Fiends. Then this time Meltabike squad is also getting the front line. The second Meltabike squad is a little bit behind the Mauler Fiend alongside with the Demon Prince. Then we have the Leviathan Dreadnought in the back of the first bikers. The first Rhino has Huron and the two Lightning Claw squad, and behind that we have the second squad with the Power Sword. And right there in the corner we have Cultists. So I am ready to hopefully get the first turn and then make my assaults.
So for the Blood Angels, I decided to deploy aggressively because likely I will have the first turn. I more or less bubble wrapped things with my intercessors just to keep my important bits a bit more secure if he should get the first turn, but knowing that I just don't have enough bodies to actually fully bubble wrap stuff.
Then we have in the back we have the Storm Raven, and inside there we have the Death Company squad with the Sanguinary Priest, and Mephiston the Warlord is in the center, eyeing down one of his nemesis, Huron Blackhearth, and they have a score to settle. So since Jaanus has the first turn, I will try and seize the initiative, which is very important to me. I hope that Lord Huron supports me in this. Almost. So big Blood Angels turn 1.
For the first two tactical objectives, I chose secure objectives number 2 and 3 because I have my units on top of it to make sure that I will start generating objectives for the following turns. So we will start the battle round with Lemarta's citing Invocation of Destruction, and that is successful.
Actually that rule's name was Litany on Hate, and it works on this Primary squad next to him. Correct?
Everyone within 6.
The Blood Angels started their movement by moving up with the Storm Raven and getting a perfect line of sight towards the Helldrake and Mauler Fiend. The Intercessor squad are moving up a little bit closer to the left side of the battlefield to furthermore distance the gap between the Leviathan Dreadnought and the Demon Engine, which is the Mauler Fiend. The Martyrs is going to follow the Storm Raven for future turns, just setting him up. Mephiston will going to move also to the left and joining his Intercessor squad.
We will start with Quickening on Mephiston. That is a failure.
Yep.
And then with Mephiston cast Smite.
On who? On the
Closest unit that
Mauler
will be
Fiend.
the Mauler Fiend.
Okay. Success.
That is a success.
But is the Demon Prince in 25?
Yep.
She's there in front of Mephiston. Okay. So I need to roll more than 5. I do. That's denied. Okay, so we're going to open up with the shooting. And who is going to start?
I will begin with Storm Raven. It will open up on the closest Mauler Fiend. So we will begin with Multimeters.
Yes.
It's 2 hits.
Yep.
Needing 3 to wound. That's 2.
Okay. So needing demon saves. I'm 5+. Save both. I like it already.
Okay, last cannons. 2 shots.
Same target.
Yep, 1 hit.
Wound. Going to be D6. No, I'm going to keep.
That's D6 damage. Now will spend one point and reroll it.
Yes, reroll 1, no 4. So down to 8.
Okay. And then lastly 2 Storm Strike missiles.
Yes.
And 1 hits. And wounds.
That's a normal save?
No, that's another demon save.
Okay.
And that's 3 damage.
Okay, I'm going to take it. This Malorfiend is now down to 5 wounds remaining. Now this Intercessor squad.
Okay. 3 guys and another one with a grenade launcher will shoot at the Malorfiend. Because one of them can't see the Malorfiend, will shoot at the Helldrake.
Yes.
Okay, let's begin with the Malorfiend. Now needing 5s. Okay, that's 2 saves with -1 for the Malorfiend.
So needing to pass to 1 4 plus. That's damage 1 more.
Yep.
Okay, going to take it down to 2 wounds.
Okay, 2 shots into the Helldrake. Hit both. Wound once.
Normal save?
-1.
-1, so 4 plus. Saved. Now the second Intercessor squad is going to shoot at the same Malorfiend.
Yep.
Who has only 3 wounds left.
Yep, so 4 guys with bolt rifles and 1 with the crack grenade.
Yes.
Meaning 5s, that's exactly 0.
Very good. That only means that your big shots have to target it, maybe, potentially, who knows. Your mind is very secretive, so.
Yes. Sneaky, you could say.
Who said that blood angels don't believe in Lynch? Now the mighty relic that is the Leviathan Dreadnought is going to open up against the mighty Helldrake.
Let's see which is stronger, demon flesh or storm cannons. Needing 2s to hit.
Yes.
Need Cocksticky.
So 2 wounds. Okay.
That is not the performance we need, so that's 5 in total.
Okay, let's hope that the mighty flying Helldrake not going to call it a chicken, otherwise I'm going to fail all my saves. And I did fail all my saves. So it's 2 damage, so it's 4, 8, 10. Going to take it. No point to reroll that at all. So he's down to 2 wounds. Now this Intercessor squad is going to shoot at the bikers behind the Malorfiend there.
So other bolt rifles.
Yep, I have lots of things. Being on the bike.
Toughness.
Toughness, yeah. That's right.
Okay, that's 4.
Okay. -1, correct?
No.
Normal
No
ones.
minus. Just a lot of shots.
Okay, so 2 pluses. Damage 1?
Yep.
So then 1 normal guy takes 1 wound. So this guy just takes 1 wound on him. Now the last remaining unit that can shoot from the bow dungeon slot will be this Dreadnought, shooting all of his last cannons at this Leviathan Dreadnought. Well, at this Malorfiend with 3 wounds on him. And since I'm such an irresponsible person, Jaanuses did cause 3 wounds on me. I rolled 2 invulnerable saves that passed, and then I rolled a 2. I also used 1 command point and rerolled that successfully. So sorry for that, guys. I hope I'm going to learn my mistake from this.
And at the end of the turn, I will score secure objective 1 and 3.
Super. For my turn 1 objectives, I'm going to take Warp is here early and master the Warp. I think that's very narrative and very chaos-like to summon the Warp. The damage Malorfin to start its movement, moving towards the Storm Raven and the Intercessor squad that is behind the Storm Raven, setting up for a potential charge on his turn. The Helldrake will try to do the same, but since there is no room to put him between the Malorfin and the hill, he is going to fly towards the Leviathan Dreadnought. The healthy Malorfin is going to move up towards the Intercessors that is blocking his way, and the Bikers are going to move up towards this narrow gap, towards the Leviathan Dreadnought, setting him up in a way to shoot their Meltas at the Relic Dreadnought. The Demon Prince is going to follow suit, moving up behind the Bikers for a potential Warp Time Psychic Powers, and the second squad of Bikers are going to move up next to the healthy Malorfiend, opening them up for a shooting against the Intercessor squad, potentially opening up the way for the Malorfiend. The Leviathan Dreadnought from the Red Corsairs is going to move up behind the Demon Prince, with Huron Blackhearth and his Rhino doing the same, just setting them up for next turns. The other Rhino is going to advance behind the damaged Malorfiend for support against the Intercessors. And a gamble, I spent 3 command points for Tides of Traitors and dropped the Cultists for a potential charge against the Contemptor Dread. Now, so that's all of my movement done, and I'm going to go straight to Psychic Phase, and the only thing that can cast something is Demon Prince, and I'm going to attempt to cast Warp Time on this squad of Bikers. So, what are you doing, Camus?
Oh, just measuring the range of my Psychic Hood. Don't mind me.
Okay, so let's not mind Jaanuses there, so I need to Warp value of 6. I'm going to spend 1 command point, bringing it down to 5 left to roll one of these two. I'm going to change the dice. Let's hope for a 6. It's a 4, so 6, so will you try to deny that?
Naturally.
Okay, so you're not a gentleman.
And I am a gentleman. I will not use with Psychic Hood.
Okay.
Because it's 3 millimeters, not close enough.
Okay.
But that's exactly something that we
No! I'm going to open up with my shooting phase, starting with this Melta squad Bikers, shooting the 2 Meltas at the Leviathan Dreadnought, and then these 2 back Bikers, they don't see hit, so they're going to shoot those Intercessors. So, starting off with 2 Meltas shooting at the Leviathan, and Jaanuses used command point 4.
Duty Eternal.
So it's going to be -1 damage on the Leviathan.
Yep.
So, 2 Meltas. I'm within the Demon Prince, so prolong that one. Nope. 1 hits. Wounds.
4 up invulnerable save.
That's it. Okay. And then the 2 normal Bikers at the Intercessors. So, at the Intercessors, there's 2 ones. All hit. And needing force, correct?
Yep.
Taking out the misses. Let's be exactly 4.
3 ups, fail 1, take 1 wound.
Okay. So now my Leviathan Dreadnought is not happy with his Leviathan Dreadnought, so he's going to shoot his only Butcher Cannon at his face. So going to be 8 shots. I moved its -1 ballistic skill, so I need 3s. But rolling once because I'm within the Demon Prince. So within the Demon Prince, and I'm glad that I'm within the Demon Prince, within the Slaaneshi Demon Prince. So he's very majestic being new there. Okay, so only 1 miss with that, and needing force to wound. So 2 misses, so that's going to be 5. I believe Butcher Cannon is -1 damage to.
Yes. So we're needing 3s.
Yes.
Fail 2.
for them.
Take 2 damage.
Yeah, because half. Exactly. So now the majestic Helldrake is very unhappy with that big blob of metal, and he's going to Bell Flamer him. D6 shots with the Bell Flamer, it's mighty 2. It's 1 wound.
Yep. -2, right? So
I think so. Just
4. We fail.
so now the second squad of Chaos Bikers are going to shoot at these Primaris Marines. So 2 shots with the Melter first. Both hit. And 1 wound. On 3+, correct?
2+.
Then 2 wounds.
Roll the damage.
2 dead. 5 and 6. Okay, and now the bolters at the same target. 1, 3 hit. I'm within 6 with the Demon Prince. No. No. But maybe that's for the better. Now let's continue. This heavy launcher and this combi bolter is going to shoot at the same squad. So let's start with the heavy launcher. D6 shots. It's mighty 2 again, the best number that you can get in this game. Trust me. I move so 3s. Rerolling 1 because so Demon Prince and strength 5.
4 straight. Yes, no.
Yes. So 1 hit. And nothing. And then the bolter, 2 shots.
Yep.
Yep.
Does not get the bolter discipline.
No.
4.
Yes. 1 wound. Saved. So I believe that's it for the shooting phase. I shot with everything. This guy can't shoot because he advanced. And actually no, the cultists with their bolt guns. So the mighty cultists behind the enemy lines are going to shoot mighty 3 shots at the Primaris Marines. So needing 4s, I get 1, and needing 5s, I get none. So it's going to go straight to assault phase. And we're going to start off by charging the bikers at your intercessors.
Yes.
And Mephiston.
Okay. The Dreadnought uses the stratagem Wisdom of the Ancients. You have a 6-inch reroll hit bubble around him.
Okay.
So, 9 shots from the autobolt rifles. Rerolling 1s. Actually, that stratagem seems to be working. But still only 1 hit. 5s, 1 regular save.
Look, watch me die.
And Mephiston will shoot his plasma pistol.
Overcharging?
No, there's no point, but he misses.
Okay. Charge distance. 6. I need to measure that. Now, I'm not going to move with my bikers because the plan here was to assault and roll double 6, hopefully, and go around to Mephiston and capture him, and then leave these 3 guys for the Malafint. But since I rolled a 6, then this guy will not fit. So they're not moving, but he is now declaring a charge against the Primaris.
9 shots, rerolling 1s. We get 3 hits, needing 5s. 2.
2+. Failed 1, so down to 12. And 9. So he's in. And so let's just move him up there, close and personal. See how he likes it. His tentacles are in the way, sorry. Now let's continue on. These bikers are going to declare a charge against your Mephiston, against your intercessors, and against your I want to say Leviathan, but against your you don't have any powers that allow you to get off the combat and then shoot with him.
No.
Okay, then 3 targets: Primaris, Psychic Primaris, and not Primaris.
I am not an ultramarine. Can't you see? It's red. I will begin with the Leviathan. So, first storm cannon. Rerolling ones. Nothing. Second storm cannon. Getting only 1 hit. That doesn't wound.
Okay.
Then we have 2 heavy flavors. That's. I will spend a command point to reroll this one. 2 or 4. That's a lot better. So 7 hits. That's 3 saves with -1. Maybe. Yep. -2 because of the devastated doctrine.
Okay, so needing 5s.
Yes.
And damage 1?
1.
I failed 2, so 2 guys there die.
1 damage.
Oh, 1 damage, yeah, so 1 guy, normal guy dies. And then Mephiston with his mighty plasma.
Yeah, Mephiston needs to do work. He ain't gonna overcharge.
It's an 8. So first of all, this guy bites dust. Yep. And then we're going to move 8. I will ask Jaanus very kindly to go to the site of chaos.
It's all red here.
I need to capture them so that they don't fall back. Yep. And hopefully so that I can touch the Leviathan and Mephiston, if it's possible. Thank you very much. Now, the Helldrake is still anchored at that red blob of metal, and I have room for him to get in close combat. I need 11 for the charge, so he's going to charge at the Leviathan, needing an 11. No. All that for nothing. I have this Malerfiend. I believe he also needs an 11 to those intercessors, Primaris Marines. A 9.
That's more of a 10.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, 9.
A 9. Okay. So he's charging at your intercessors.
So, quick check. Are
Yep.
they within 6? No, they are not. Getting 1 hit. Nothing.
Okay. So needing a 9. That's an 8. I'm going to spend a command point at this point, bringing me down to 4. Burning them, threw them down, and yeah, it's exactly what I think. So now this beat up pile of gorgeously put together metal is going to be in combat with them. Let's continue with the charges. This Kultu squad that burned 3 CP are going to attempt and charge at this contemptor director.
4 shots, 1 hit, and that is 1 dead cultist.
Yep, the ugliest one. I don't like you. You're demoted. So, rolling for the charge. So the contemptor dreadnought is going to stay untouched. But we have a lot of charges that happened, and what? Jaanus, give me the finger now.
I am using a command point for allowing any unit to do a heroic intervention.
Okay.
6 inches, bringing Le Martis
Yep.
up here.
close and personal.
Up close and personal.
Okay, understandable, respectable. Okay guys, we're back and we're going straight to close combat. We're going to open up with this Malorfiend, making its attacks against the Primaris Marines. I'm on damage bracket, so I have 4 wounds left on him, which means that I'm going to have 3 attacks with the fist, but because of Hateful Assault I get +1 attack, and I'm going to use it on the fists. Also, I'm going to spend 1 command point here, bringing me down to 3. On Demon Forge, I can reroll failed hit rolls and wound rolls on that Demon Engine. Fists first. So 4+ to hit, rerolling the misses, and sadly I don't get the Chaos special. And now, 2s to wound.
Yep.
So that's 4 at -3.
6s.
Nope.
So that's 3 die.
Yep. And you have how much left?
2.
And now I'm going to do 6 slash and dangerous attacks. So needing 4s, rolling all misses, so it still misses, and strength is 5, so needing 3s. And I'll get all of them, so this is going to be -2 damage too.
-2, 5.
Whoa! So 1 dice.
1 dice.
Okay. And that's it in that combat, so I guess you're going to interrupt somewhere?
No.
Oh no, okay.
Mephiston will just hit
Because first, yeah.
Mephiston will hit the bite 6 times.
Yep.
2s. And needing 2s. So it's 4 with -3.
Oh, -3. 6s. None. Damage.
3. Okay, first one 3 damage. 1 dead.
1 dead.
Second one 2
Dead.
damage.
Dead.
In the weight.
So that was Mephiston. But he's, let's call them Marine rules. Not being biased or anything. Just Mephiston being Space Marine. Nothing unusual here.
You're just hurt because you don't have the same steroids available.
Yes, I am. By the way, guys, that was first strike. Oh. Yeah, turn 1. That was the first strike. Mephiston decided not to advance, so we go straight with the Malorfiend, attacking those Primaris Marines. So 4 Malor fist attacks.
5.
Yeah, 5 because of the Helpful Assault, so 1 miss, so going to just reroll it, nope. And so 3 hits, 2s, that's 1, just 1.
No, we are not going to survive this anyway. Yep.
Are you sure that you're not going to survive this? And 6 slash and tendrils attacks on 3s. On 4s. Yeah.
Or maybe.
And that's 1. Strength 8. Strength 7, yeah.
5s, no, it's a failure. Another 1 die.
So, but that's not enough. Janus, that's not enough. Morale? No, you attack back.
Yes.
This lonely Primaris is going to attack back.
Yes. Sergeant is swinging his power sword.
Yes.
So 3s.
I like to see that.
4s because of being pleasant.
The second sergeant.
First needs to hide in, but he does not get in range.
Okay, but then you have your sexy chaplain.
Yes.
And I hope that I can explode if you kill me. that will be fun.
Okay, so that will be 6 attacks for the Martis. So choose, rolling or hit, strength 7.
Strength, toughness 7.
So force.
I see 2.
It's minus 2. So 2 for you.
Okay.
No.
1.
1, only 1. Strength 6.
Okay.
But blood injury, first turn. So yes, 2.
Okay.
2.
So 5 plus.
Yes.
No damage.
E3.
Okay.
5. Don't explode. Stop doing it to me. Every
I stopped doing it to you a long time ago, but I want to reignite that feeling. Dano, your pipe got in the way. So sadly, this Malefiant bites the dust and doesn't explode. But you have to try and pass leadership on 2 fronts here, on 2 squads. Okay, so where do you start rolling?
I'll start with the closer. This is a sergeant. 5 or 6 would be a failure. He doesn't run away. And the other one that's still engaged with Malefiant does not run away.
So no first strike for me, sadly. Almost, but not there. So that was game turn 1. And we're going to go straight to turn 2 for Jaanus. I also failed to get these 2 objectives, which is very sad, but that's life. Lots of chaos happened on turn 1. The gamble with the cultists didn't pay out, they didn't make the charge, which was crucial actually, but the Blood Angels managed to kill off one of the Malefiants after a semi-successful shooting phase, and now they're in the lead with 3 points, having scored 2 tactical objectives and the first strike. Okay, so now we have these 4 objectives for Jaanus.
Okay. No prisoner, Kingslayer, defend objective number 2, which is here.
Yep.
And defend objective number 1, which is all the way over there.
Okay, and then the Leviathan.
Limartus is citing this time the exaltation of rage. He did a 3 and succeeds.
And what does that do?
That gives every 6 in close combat gives me another attack.
Okay. The Death Company is going to disembark from the Storm Raven, facing the Red Corsairs Rhino, since there is no more Malefiant to target. Then the Storm Raven is going to fly up to Huron, dropping behind him and the Leviathan, opening the guns against the big relic Dreadnought. Well, the other intercessor squad noticed the cultists that suddenly appeared behind their lines and are positioning themselves in a way to deal with traitors in the following shooting phase and assault phase respectively. The lonely surviving lieutenant is going to move up towards the Heldrake, while Remartis is going to join his Death Company and the priest in dealing with the Red Corsairs Rhino. Mephiston is going to move up towards the Heldrake and Demon Prince, getting ready to cast some psychic powers and to charge them both, while the lieutenant is going to move out from the combat with the Malefiant. So that was the movement for Blood Angels. on turn 2, believe me or not. So, now Janus. You're going to attempt some psychic powers to rub me them in the face, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I shall
Nothing
begin
less.
with quickening.
Okay, on Mephiston.
Yes. 7. That is a success.
Quickening gives you more attacks, correct?
And charge distance.
How many?
Extra 3 inches for the charge.
And attacks?
If
You can have that. And your second psychic power,
is Wings of Sanguinius.
okay?
Gaining a 5.
I'm going to try and deny that. I do.
Nice.
I can't cast psychic powers for shit, but I can deny them. Apparently. You have a lot of options how to kill me here.
Yes. Let's begin here.
With the thirsty vampire dudes.
First, Inferno Pistol.
At the rhino?
Yes.
Okay.
Hits. Gaining a 3. Okay, that's right.
Very good.
A crack grenade hits. Does not move.
Perfect.
So we have 8 guys left. One of them has a potter. So that's 9. 5. That's 3 saves.
3 saves. Normal ones?
Normal saves.
3 plus. Woo! Failed.
Okay.
So down to 8, I believe. Rhino is 10. Yeah.
So I'll roll them together. 2 crack grenades from the characters.
Okay.
Both needing 3s to hit. And that wounds, that is -1.
Save. 5.
Intercessor Sergeant will make 1 shot at the bikes.
At the back?
At the...
Okay. Yeah, that's the only bike. No, he doesn't.
Okay, Mephiston shoots at the pigeon.
At the Helldrake. Okay.
Yes. 2s.
Yes.
Wounds.
5 plus. Saved.
Okay. This squad here.
Which one?
Intercessor squad.
Okay.
The 4 guys who can see shoot at the cultists.
Of course they do. But I usually want to kill them.
Yes.
Sad. No respect for the poor cultists. They suffered enough.
0 respect. Shoot 1 grenade at
Okay. Grenade
that's 4
hits.
shots. That's 1 hit. That's 1 wound.
Minus.
No minus.
Dead.
And then we have some regular portrait shots needing 3s. That's 5 with -1.
5 dead. So 6 dead in total.
6 dead.
And that's it?
Okay. So, Storm Raven opens up at the Leviathan Dreadnought. Let's start with multi-metals.
Okay.
Both hit,
Yes.
needing
Toughness 8.
4. So that's 2 wounds.
I believe I have 5 plus invulnerable against shooting. You can have it.
So that's 2 damage.
Okay.
Last cannons. 1 hit. Wounds.
You can have it.
6 damage.
Ooh. So 8 in total.
2 Storm Strike missiles.
Yes.
1 hit. Does not wound.
Okay. Now the Contempted Dreadnought.
Targets the Leviathan Dreadnought.
Okay. Who has 6 wounds left.
So all hit.
Okay.
Getting 3s. That's
3.
3.
Making 3 5-up saves. Failed 2. I'm going to spend 1 command point because it doesn't matter at this point. And reroll the 1. No, still.
That's 11 damage.
Doesn't fall. So sadly, one of my bigger and badass guys is killed off. Any more brutalities here?
Oh yes, my Leviathan Dreadnought has yet to open its barrels.
Okay.
Leviathan Dreadnought opens up with everything at the
Malafit.
Morphite.
Okay.
So, heavy flamers,
Yes.
7 hits. Needing 5s, so that's 1. With -1.
4 plus. Nope.
The storm cannons, first one. It's 5. And 2 more, so 7 with -2.
So, 7, 5 plus. Damage to 1.
2.
So that's going to be 4 damage. Yeah, I can't reroll that. 4 damage. Taken.
2 damage each. That's 8 damage.
Oh yeah. Okay, so 8 damage.
But still alive.
He is down to 4 wounds now. The shooting phase is done. We're going to go 2 charges, and they are obvious, I think, here.
Okay, first we will begin with the priest.
Yes.
He will charge at the royal.
Okay, so havoc launcher. 3 shots. Nothing. And combi bolter. 4 shots. None. Do you need to roll that?
Yes, actually I do.
You want to go around.
I want to go around. So that's E5. Lemartis?
Yep. Also want to go back.
He will go just enough. So. Crowd this place up.
Mm-hmm.
Death Company.
6. By the way, the Rhino lost 2 wounds already.
It's not gonna save it.
Nope, it will not. No.
It is a squad.
Okay.
Charges at the cultists.
Okay, that Overwatch is very important. It's super important.
So that's 7. Which is enough.
Okay. I can just remove them off the table. Maybe.
So, Mephiston charges at the Helldrake and the Demon Prince.
Okay, so Helldrake, Bell Flamer, d6 shots. It's 4 shots. So, needing 3s. And getting 2.
1.
So, 1 goes through.
So that's 4 ups.
No, 2 damage.
And 2 5 ups. Take 1 damage. So, the charge roll.
Yes.
Yes.
Not that scary. This vampire, Dracula looking Primaris Marine on steroids is in combat with the 2 biggest, friendliest beings in the Portuguese universe.
And this small sergeant wants
Yes.
to join in.
Okay. He does.
Yes.
You're worrying what's his purpose now. I guess he has purpose.
He does have a purpose.
Yeah, he's in. He's in. I'm not picky.
Okie dokie, so that's a bit for chargers.
Okay, now nothing charging there.
Nah,
Okay,
it retreated.
okay. Now, where do you want to start the combat off?
I shall begin with the Mephiston.
Okay, attacking who?
First of all, he will be using Red Rampage
Okay,
to give another extra D3 attacks.
yes.
So we're quickening it to the gives me 2 extra attacks. I will use 2 on the Helldrake and 6 on Demon Prince.
Alright,
So for the Helldrake, hit. 1 wounds,
minus
-3.
5 plus. I think it's a 4. It is a 4.
That's 2 damage.
Does it explode? Nope. Okay, and then Demon Prince.
All wound, so that's 5.
So 5 plus demon saves. Not a single one. Perfect. Actually, I'm very happy about that, because that only means that on my turn, Huron has an opening for his revenge.
And that's 8 damage.
Yeah, that's enough. He has 8 wounds. So
It was all exactly calculated. Bigger, new flying creature of the night.
So the 2 flying monstrosities are taken off the table now. Okay, now the only combat that we have left is this one.
Not true. We have that one there also.
We were not talking about that one.
Okay, let's begin with Le Martis.
Yes.
So, he's making 7 attacks on the charge. All hit.
Okay.
And needing force to wound. And how many 6s did I have? No, it's not pure blood. Woohoo! Okay, force to wound. Exactly 3 with -2.
5s. 1 save.
So that's 2 damage.
So down to 6.
To 6. Okay, so the Sanguinary Priest. So
Yes.
5 attacks, hitting on 2, all hits. Needing force to wound. That's 3 regular saves.
3 plus. That's 2 regular fails. 1 wound?
Yes.
So 4 left on the Rhino.
Death Company will start with Power Fist, needing force with a reroll
Ooh.
thanks to the Lemartis. Needing 2s to wounds because of all the modifiers. So
Yeah.
that's 3 with -3.
6s. Failed all.
And that's 7 damage. I think we're done with the Rhino.
It explodes! Okay, so let's start with rolling damage. I will start with that company. 2.
Feel the pains? Nope, 2 die.
If only I could explode every single game.
No,
Yes.
just no.
Yes. Your priest. 1. And Martis. It's only 1.
6 up for Lemartis.
Yep.
He does not take a wound.
He doesn't care because it's chaos, it's corrupt, it's filth. So, the Rhino exploded, and because it was surrounded, only the champion managed to get out. So Jaanuses is now going to make his attacks against these cultists. There's no way whatsoever for them to die. They're following Lord Huron. He protects them. They believe in him, which is a mistake, by the way.
Which means there will be hits.
Are you happy now?
Yes.
Are you very happy now?
Yes.
Just to rub it in, he even dared to consolidate on the troops. So, anything else, Janus, on your turn?
Only for you to attack me.
Oh, okay. You want me to attack back.
Don't have.
I have 2 attacks with the champion. He has a power sword.
And one more from
Yes. That's all I can manage.
Okay.
So you get no prisoners?
Yes, we score no prisoners, and since we defeated 1, 2, 3,
4.
4, we get D3 points.
Okay. Oh, sure. And I mean, I know what I'm going to do on my turn. I want to get some revenge.
Do a morale.
2. Fine. Now, since everything fall in the plan of Huron Blackhearth, the bikers are going to move where their brethren stood a second ago. The Maleficent is going to move up closer to the lieutenant that escaped the combat, and Huron is going to finally disembark from his rhino, eyeing his arch nemesis Mephiston eye to eye, getting ready to cast some psychic powers. And his Space Marine squad is going to disembark as well, following the trails of bikers that are in front of them. Okay, so my plans have come true in fruition, because we have a score to settle. Last time you were on your doorstep, Janus, with Mephiston, and you rolled how many 6s for your 5 6s. Now I want some justice. So we're going to start with psychic powers. We're going to start with Smite against Mephiston.
But what is this?
No problem whatsoever. We have important goals, but my goals are against the Storm Raven. It's a 10.
For the Inferno Gate?
No, for Smite. It's against Storm Raven. Yeah.
Oh, that's a nasty one. Mephiston, denying?
No.
Yeah.
D3?
Yep. D6.
Isn't it 11?
It was more than... Yeah, okay.
So basically I wanted to shoot my Tyrant's Claw against Mephiston, but since Janus is such a good friend, he decided to bring me more friends to Huron with his Storm Raven, and I was forced to shoot the Storm Raven. Thank you, Janus. You're a very good friend. And I missed. But Meltas, now they're close to Mephiston, so they're going to shoot there, and I don't want to hear anything about it.
Do you want to spoil Huron the fun?
No, I want to help him with the fun. 1 hits.
Nope.
I have 1 command point, right? No, I'm going to skip it. Bolters against Mephiston. So now the normal bolters shooting at Mephiston, I'm going to make roll them in 2 batches, so 8 and 8. That's just...
But thanks Huron, maybe he will help with the ones.
Yeah, he's definitely in thing 6. So I get 3. Yeah, he did help. So that's 4s. Yeah, 1 at the moment. And then second batch. That's just amazing. And 5 and 6s. 2 more. So 3 in total.
Oops. 5 up.
And charges.
Yeah.
I'm going to charge this guy into him.
2 shots. Nope.
Is there? And I'm going to charge. I'm going to charge bikers into the Leviathan. No, actually, I'm going to charge it at Mephiston.
No, you can't. He's up.
True. Then at the Leviathan. Flamers.
I need more dice. Sabers. 2 7. I guess Nurgle is strong with this Leviathan. Always 7.
I mean, looking at his base, right?
That's needing force to wound, so 3 with -1. The dice have broken down.
I mean, all of my dice, every single game. So 2 bikers, eh?
So nothing and 2 hits, 2 wounds, -2.
Save. Yeah. And the charge range. Okay, Huron is charging your Mephiston now. Are you overcharging the plasma?
Naturally not.
Okay.
You have your last command.
I'm going to last command.
Accidentally not, I think.
I don't think so. I think he'll going to do 1 inch.
Yep, that was exactly enough.
Okay.
You need a 3 charge.
But you're going to attack first anyways.
No, if you select him first.
Don't you always attack first?
No.
Okay, then I'm selecting Huron. Okay, so Huron is going to make his 5 attacks plus 1 for hitless assault against Mephiston. Yep. And you're going to use what?
I'm going to use transhuman physiology to stop your attacks from wounding me.
Okay,
On better than 4+.
so 2 plus to hit. 3 plus, 3 plus, and rerolling once. One extra attack.
No, it's -1 because of the power fists.
And wounding you now
Force.
for the Chaos Gods.
I'm getting a deja vu.
Yeah, I kinda feel it.
So, that's my save. So I have a 5 up save.
Yes, you do.
Saving on 1.
Okay,
Roll the damage.
hold simultaneously.
Yeah. Now, why did you roll 5 dice? That's 2, 2, 2, and 3.
Do I have command points left? I had 1, did I spend it? Yes. So. I hope this will not be the deja vu from last time.
All I need is 5, 5s, and 6s.
Yeah.
And he will be alive. Nah.
No! No, he is dead. I'm happy with that. I'm going to call it a game. Because there's no point whatsoever to continue this. I think I'm going to try to kill something more, and that's it. Because I got my victory, my small victory. I got what I needed. How many years ago was it? 2 years ago, when you rolled.
Something like that.
Yeah, so I'm going to make 4 attacks against your Primaris Marine with the Power Fists. 1. Is that?
Roll the damage. Or is it flat 3?
It's flat 3.
Yeah, then.
And then the champion with his power sword back there is going to attack with his 2 attacks. I'm going to get +1 attack. So 3 attack hits. Attack against your the company.
Yeah.
And 2.
Fail and 6 is 2 die.
Okay, so I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that. This went as basically as I expected, something. And let's talk more on this game in a post-battle discussion, but friendly handshake nonetheless. Okay, so battle report discussion basically. What's your thoughts?
What happens when you take 2 close combat armies and start really close? It's mayhem from turn 1.
Yes. After turn 1, it felt like it's going to be the end of turn 4. On my side, that basically you saw what happened. I wanted to tie up the Contemptor Dreadnought with my cultist, but failed to do that sadly. And then basically everything that I expected happened, because Jaanus might think that it's a close combat army that he has, but he has some shooting while I don't. So I win because I have the purest close combat army, but all jokes aside, basically it all comes down to luck again, because it's a base game, but I really like the fact that I got my revenge against Mephiston. That's why I came into this game. I knew what I wanted to do, and thankfully I did it. Your opinions?
I'm really glad that Mephiston is back to his demon prince ripping times. Taking apart this small demon prince is easy enough.
Yeah, that's true. And I really like that Mephiston has an awesome new model as well. Not that hobbit looking hairy thing.
I'm pretty sure at the time it came out it was one of the
Awesome.
best.
But times move on. I hope that Huron will get the same treatment at some point, but I really enjoy this model for what it is.
Huron's model is a bit newer, so it will take time, but eventually.
Yeah, it's awesome model. I don't dislike it. I think it's awesome model.
It will probably have to die again once and be resurrected again.
True, very true. And with Fabio's Vial, it might happen at some point.
If anything can happen.
Chaos Gods can happen. But yeah, it was a fun game, I think, for both of us.
Yeah?
I really enjoyed this. It's red against red on a red table, and a lot of red blood was spilled in this game. And Korn is happy, I'm happy, we're happy, and I think you'll be also happy. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and catch you in the next one. Guys, before I go, I wanted to mention that Gamers Guild is now moved to Mabrik, in the new location. If you want to support your local gaming store, please visit this place. It's amazing. There's a lot of arcade games, video games there. You can play your Warhammer and any miniature wargaming game that you want. If you want to organize an event for your children, you can do that here. It's the best place for that. It's very fun. There's a lot of, as I said, games from the 90s and 2000s and even 80s. So please visit their website. The link will be down below in the description. So please support them, and catch you in the next one.